Andre.
Ryan.
What a night, man.
Wow, that was fun, huh?
What a night.
I knew it. Nuggets money line gave it out.
By the way.
Consensor of the night hit, yeah? Many rebounds.
Yeah, rebounds.
Rebounds. We love rebounds.
We added that extra 3, and that killed our SGP.
It's a classic. A classic. Did you see MVP odds shifted?
MVP odds did shift. Did they shift again this morning, or was it all last night? I'll check.
I think all last night, but
I know you're watching Champions League, which is very important to you.
Yeah, it's I mean,
do they ever stop Champions League?
It's merely a league of champions.
Is Champions League just a 24/7 type of thing? Okay. So it's the same as last night. Joel Embiid actually moved up a little bit. What did he open the day as? Minus 125?
Yeah.
So he went to minus 145, but
disgusting.
The gap was closed. Nikola Jokic goes from plus 170 to plus 140. A 30-point jump.
That's a big one.
It is a big one. And so
compared to just a 20-point jump from Embiid.
Right. Now he's 105 behind rather than 130 behind.
Yeah.
Okay, ish.
Yeah.
Got my busy shirt on.
Yep. What a game.
What a game from him. What a game. So here's the biggest thing about these MVP odds.
I can tweet out the show.
Giannis has one more win than Jokic now. And Embiid has 0 more wins than Jokic now. Same amount of wins. My question is, shouldn't Jokic staying pace with them from a win standpoint in the Western Conference be worth extra points, even though he has a lower seed in the conference?
With all the injuries on top of it, I think he's facing more adversity. He's having to overcome more as well, Ryan.
You got, they have James Harden and Tobias Harris and Maxey and all these guys balling out last night, and everyone's like, oh, Jokic has the better supporting cast because Bones Highland had the game of his life.
Right, because Busy Bones is just like phenom.
Literally, I think it was Skip, one of those idiots, tweeted out, like, the difference in the game is Jokic had Bones Highland and Embiid did not. It's like, all right, then give him 6th man of the year.
Right. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Did the pod go up on Twitter?
It should have.
I went straight YouTube link. Bring the people from YouTube.
I'll go check real quick.
You'll go check. It's all good.
I can re-edit it real quick if need be.
So, huge Nugs night last night. Vibes were quite literally immaculate. Got some ruckus going on downstairs.
Oh, man.
The vibes were immaculate here last night. It was an absolute blast. And what can we say? Got to go from a Nuggets night right into an Avs night. And that's probably the best way for me to segue into my big 3, which is an all Avs big 3. I honestly don't care about other places. So give me all Avs big 3. Avs 60-minute money line. Minus 130.
Look at that.
Great value.
Great
value. I almost went puck line, and I was like, wait, if the puck line is this good a value, that means the 60 minutes, great value. And boy, was I right. Minus 130 on the 60-minute. Then we got Makar over 2.5 shots on goal and Kadri over 3.5 shots on goal. Kadri, of course, going to have to step up from a production standpoint in place of Gabriel Landeskog.
That's so true. And Tyson Yost?
What do we know about the Jost trade? Did you hear any from the emergency pod?
Wasn't able to tune in. Was involved in a Rapids meeting. Not a meeting that was rapid, but a meeting for our content on the Colorado Rapids.
I had to rapidly jump into a meeting that I didn't know about.
This guy blew it. Yeah, I kind of stayed on you about that.
So
I appreciate that.
This trade is
Oh, you were producing, huh?
No, I was not.
Oh. We have no intel.
I've seen it a little bit, so I can know what's going on. It's also a big cap thing because he's worth less of the cap for next year. So it's going to help out re-signing Nathan McKinnon and clear up some cap space.
That's the worst possible thing you could have just said to me.
No, but it's also because he has more points than Tyson Jost has this year.
All right, now we're talking. That's a little bit better.
It's like he's improving with a smaller cap space, so it makes sense for now and the future.
It sucks because Joesty was like part of the crew. And like you imagined when the Avs win the cup, like Joesty's there.
So true.
Even though
He won't be.
he didn't necessarily produce at the level we expected him to.
No, a former lottery pick, former top 10 pick, North Dakota,
It kind of reminds me of
talent
like
factory, never quite got it.
it kind of reminds me of like Shane Ray. It's like you drafted him.
Holy shit. I've been
He
thinking about
wasn't
Shane Ray
bad.
a lot, Ryan.
Like
a
Shane
lot.
Ray made important plays in a Super Bowl team.
Yes.
So it's not like you can say that was a bust.
Important member of that rotation.
But he's hasn't done anything
He
since.
wasn't a first round talent. Did not live up to that.
Yeah.
Thought about him a lot with the Randy Gregory signing. That was the debate. I was debating with idiots on Facebook about how good those guys were. Boy,
Thank God you got off there.
don't dig your heels in on draft takes. You might come to regret.
Oh, one of my biggest lessons I've learned over the years.
Don't dig your
Shout
heel-
out Justin Herbert.
I see all these youngsters on Twitter with hot takes, and I think, boy, one of these is going to come back to haunt you, and I
Sure
look
will.
forward to that day.
Oh, and you'll be there for it.
I'll be there. I keep the receipts. They're in my receipts folder in my photos app.
Nice.
I wish I should start that
You
actually.
should.
Yeah.
Are you a receipt tracker kind of guy?
No. Unless they're odds on DraftKings, then those I do. I'm
I
like
keep the
a
receipts.
DraftKings line historian, like the Jokic Embiid line shift.
Yes, exactly. All right. What do you got on your big three?
No one knows because pick draft.
You're doing your own personal pick draft?
Yaya's our judge here. Yaya, how's this going to work? Are we going to allow Ryan's late big three submissions? Or are we all, is it getting a little drafty in here for us all? That's what I'd
Well,
like
I already
to know.
gave mine, so you can't take them back
Oh,
now.
shit.
Yep.
That portion of the show occurred already.
It sure did.
I thought we were still in shenanigans. By the way, shouts to my Band-Aid. Huh? Classy.
What do we got? Let me get a close look.
Batman. We've got Batman.
Oh, Bat Day.
But classy. It looks big time paper cut. So
I heard you suffer that yesterday.
yeah, he did.
He
did.
let out a yelp.
Yeah,
I would call it.
yeah,
That's
no.
how I'd describe the sound.
Usually I don't get paper cuts like that. Don't occur. Consensor Big Three, FTW championship
You're
emoji.
forced to ride with me
What's FTW mean?
for the win.
I always
good
got
one.
something else.
I used to think it meant something else too, and then I figured it
Oh
out.
God! Oh, I'd love nothing more.
I
To
thought
hear that.
Did you think it meant fuck the world?
Yes,
Yeah,
That's a great one. That's a
I don't
great
know
one.
why everyone thinks that. It's one of those.
I don't know. Either.
What's that thing called where everyone believes something that's wrong? Is that the Mandela effect? Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
That's
Wow.
the latest. That's the latest, greatest.
I don't know why this is coming to mind, but when my sisters are in town, they put reality shows on. A lot of them, they'll censor people's last names. And I always pretend like I don't get the shtick. And I'm always like, what? His name is Henry Fuckhead? How's that possible? You know, and they're bleeping like 20 times an episode. So that's a joke Dre gets to go back to in the
Nice.
well.
Solid.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you know
So
me.
do you just want to
You know
pick
me.
three off of the board unopposed?
Yeah.
Do you want to kind of be the demon here and you take picks off my board?
Okay, all right.
It's really more like Yaya served up 9 picks for me to tableside Caesar for you.
Yeah. And you're saying I can eliminate
I
picks?
guess. Like, then it's more draft feel.
All right.
I mean,
let's-
because right now it's just Yaya and I combining our superpowers for the ultimate greatest big three the world's ever seen.
And,
That seems
I mean,
unfair.
And that would like make people money. So that would be
Right. A betting show that makes money. That's a revolutionary concept we're not willing
I don't
to
think the world
explore
is ready
right
for
now.
that, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe.
You got that Gonzaga free money offer anyways. So
Right.
come on.
All right. Let's go in. I'll take the number 1 pick, so you can have 2 and 3.
Snake draft.
I'm gonna take off.
Read them out so people know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
let's
all of them
fucking
are Avs 60-minute money line, Mac over 4.5 shots on goal,
Love
Nuke
it,
over a half point,
Jeez.
Miko anytime goal, Avs
Wow.
first period puck line,
Love
goals
that.
in the first 10 minutes, Makar over 0.5 assists, and Buffs money line.
NIT tonight? What? Bro, you didn't even mention that.
Well, I was saving it for later.
You're NITing it live?
Yeah.
Are we saving that for later too?
No, I'm gonna. You just wait. All right. You just wait.
Holy shit! I didn't know we had the NIT blowout show. That's what segment 2 is gonna be. The NIT
Dude,
blowout.
segment 2,
show.
we're filling out our NIT bracket.
Holy cow! I didn't prepare for
And
this
if there's
at
time,
all.
we might jump into the CBI.
Why?
Andre has no idea what's going on in today's show.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
What a wild show.
All right,
starting goalies today.
I'm gonna take off the best, most obvious pick here, number 1 overall. I'm taking away Nuke over 0.5 points.
Oh, thank God. All right, let me think. Avs 60-minute line. I can start there.
And
Darcy against Cal Peterson in goal. Okay. Give me. The NHL's kind of sucked, Ryan, where faves aren't doing their thing. Boy, minus 170. I hate that juice. Goal in the first 10 minutes, over a halfer. Give me that one. Give me that one. Minus 155.
All right, then I'm going to eliminate from the board the second most obvious pick, which is Mac over 4.5 shots on goal. Everybody loves a high-low number.
Everyone loves a high number. There's no doubt.
You had 9, 10, and 8 shots on goal.
My God. What
God
a freak.
mode lately. God mode. So many guys entering God mode these days.
Really?
You on the Broncos pod now that they have Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's definitely. Well, especially because
Jokic.
it's Russell Wilson, it's God mode.
Right, exactly. There you go. That's layers to that one.
There's levels to this.
Jokic,
shit.
of course.
Yes, God mode.
Bones last night.
Bones, absolute God
God
mode.
mode. Mac lately.
God mode.
God mode. Kadri earlier, now maybe slowed down a little bit. Give me Avs first period puck line.
Avs first period puck line. That's kind of like a correlated parlay there with a goal in the first 10 minutes.
It is. Yep.
You're expecting the Avs to score a goal in the first 10 minutes and hold on to that lead.
Or 2, potentially.
Ooh.
Wow.
2 for Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. The
Today
old
Tuesday?
twofer. Yes, it is.
Sure is.
Wow, shouts to you for knowing what day of the week it is. Huh?
know,
Big dub for my guy.
That is big. Okay.
Now that you're not having Italian beefs every day, you don't know what day of the week it is anymore. Huh?
I miss those things, man.
Yeah.
You guys.
I have sandos like that too. I dream of po' boys all year long. When I'm not in Mobile, I dream of po' boys.
Italian beef. Wow. I said this in Chicago. They decided to take the French dip and just put all the au jus in the bread. What an idea.
What legends.
They just store it in there. You don't need a second utensil.
Right. It sounds more economical. Because
Totally
I can't.
Not a waste of a little cup.
I love a sando in the car, as you know.
You will not be eating the Italian beefs in the car.
Well, not any French dips either.
No.
So, honestly,
I don't know. You could throw the sauce in the cup holder.
a deep, but then you need a narrow
skinny
French
sandwich.
dip. This sounds like an amazing TikTok video. An Italian beef versus a
Sandwich
French.
in the car rankings.
Right.
I don't eat anything in the car ever. Hard and fast rule.
I was about to have a mozzarella and salami, but it's a buffalo mozzarella, not like Ryan's buffs. These are more longhorn buffalo.
Oh, really?
Female.
You're telling me
Milk
buffalo
'em.
mozzarella comes from buffaloes?
But again, more of a like cow buffalo. More of a like cow buffalo.
Okay, a cow
Cow buffalo.
buffalo mozzarella clearly comes from a cow buffalo.
Moist though. Moist, wet. Had to eat it at home. Couldn't have it in the car. I couldn't have it in the car. Or Nux would be just lathered in Mott's juice.
Do you ever take a ball of buffalo mozzarella and just eat it like an apple?
This is a callback from
Yes.
Choice Market yesterday. No, I don't do that.
Do you
That'd
think
be
anyone
a great
has?
idea. No.
Okay.
My father as a youth would eat ravioli raw in the movie theater.
Hold on.
That's all he wanted to eat was ravioli day and night and to the point of eating them raw at the movie
How
theater.
do you eat them raw? Isn't
Without
it like
cooking them. No, they're still semi-soft because it's like
It's fresh pasta.
It's fresh pasta,
None of that
right?
frozen shit.
No.
really.
It's fresh.
All right, fair.
But my father grew up in the '60s in Italy, small town, obviously.
Making his own ravies.
Yeah. I guess he got snitched on from some of the town people who told
All right.
my grandparents.
We've got Dre's Big Three. I don't know if you guys caught the bit there. I was trying to take off the worst picks off the board.
good stuff.
So you got whatever you wanted. Avs 60-minute money line, goals in the first period, in the first 10 minutes, and Avs first period puck line.
That first period puck
Chalk it
line's
up.
great odds. Which of these is the most like lacing your putting tip
First
around
10.
your
First 10.
Yeah.
First 10 is the ultimate stick tapers
Stick
bet.
tapers, but yeah.
Stick taper bet of the night.
Oh man, love
Just
that.
reliving the glory days.
Indeed.
You gonna go with the straight, or are you gonna go with the crisscross?
Right. Who knows? I can barely lace my Vans, so a wrong person asked.
Oh, okay. All right. Make sure you head over to DraftKings Sportsbook.
Do it.
5 to win 200 in free bets if you get any NCAA tournament game right. How many games is that? 34 just to start?
That's insane.
You have 34 options just on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Who was that guy in Colorado who parlayed like 15 money lines?
Oh, I remember. him.
Remember?
Was that during the tourney?
Yeah, it must have been the
Dude.
Friday or Saturday. Like he took all the Friday games and parlayed them together.
Let's do that.
And it was DraftKings. It
Let's
was
do that.
DraftKings.
Of course it was
We are
DraftKings.
for sure doing
You only have to get one right. You don't have to get a 15-legger right.
one.
And so we will be polling for you. Just pick Gonzaga. And while you're at it, then take the Gonzaga boost from minus 10,000 to plus 100.
Goes out.
That's a free 50 for everyone. So make
Sure
sure you
is.
get in on that. I've alerted every single person I know. Any person who doesn't get in on it, it is their fault entirely.
Other markets, you let them know?
I did.
Wow, what a guy.
And by other markets, I mean every city in America I have alerted. Just by saying it on this show.
That's how you have. Well, we have gone national since our Mac run in 2020. Everyone knows.
The 2020 Mac run. Something people talk
Still
about
slower.
from the tip top of Maine to Baja, California,
Exactly
to the
right.
Florida Keys to Seattle.
That's exactly right. I often get into road rage events, and right as the gentleman's about to smash my head in with a dangerous utensil, he goes, "Holy shit, Andre Simone from DNVR Bets. I remember your national run in 2020 on the Mac." And I say, "You know it, brother. Sorry to have flipped you off there. Please don't smash my head in today."
And then he says something along the lines of like, "Wait, you guys have that deal, right? That sign up for DraftKings Sportsbook using the code DNVR. Get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 on top of all the already great deals that DraftKings has."
Exactly right.
And then you're like, yeah. And he's like, "What's the restrictions again?" It's like, you must be 21 or older. Colorado
Yes,
only. Bonus
yes.
comprises the first deposit bonus, the first bet match, each
Yes.
for $500. Deposit bonus comprises 25x play. The restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. For if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. And you're like, yes. And then you guys shake hands and you go your
Exactly.
separate ways.
This sounds like it's happened to you quite often
Yes,
as well.
yes.
Wow.
It's a
Wow.
common occurrence. It's like a Mandela effect thing.
Frankly, I don't know how any of you are surviving these road rage accidents out in the wild
Without a Mac run.
without being on bets and having gone national on the Mac picks in 2020, of course. I just don't know.
All right, well, let's see what the dilemma of the day is. The dilemma of the day is, can Arcade guess today's dilemma?
What a good show we put together.
My guess on today's dilemma is, what are the best bets for the University of Colorado in the National Invitational Tournament? Is that correct?
Correct.
Oh, I got it right.
We are one letter away from NFT.
NFT.
NIT, NFT. It's just a one-letter difference.
Well, and if you don't have the official NIT NFT, then I don't know what you guys are doing. It's about to skyrocket in value when the Buffs go all the way to the finals,
Right.
in Madison Square Garden. I'm going to the game tonight. A nice and early 9 p.m. tip, which you love to see. These are the types of things you do when you get invited to a prestigious tournament like the NIT. You get to play at 9 p.m. in front of everyone.
Right.
So,
It's a gala event, some have called it.
what's the best bet, you ask? Let me tell you.
Is there a special NIT section on the app?
No, you just got to go into college basketball and scroll
Okay.
down a little bit.
It just takes an extra scroll is all.
You got to go and see the Bonnies at the Buffs.
Bonnie's in action?
Yep, Bonnies are in town.
Whoa.
And I'm telling you, the best bet is Buffs minus 160.
Straight money line.
Here's an important thing about the NIT, and this applies to the Bonnies as well. You can't bet on teams who thought they were going to go to the NCAA tournament. The Buffs never really had a chance to go to the NCAA tournament. They weren't even ever on the bubble. A lot of dilemmas about that in college basketball circles. Should they have been in there, winning 8 of their last 9, going into another matchup with U of A?
Yeah.
Big time, all the national guys, Rumblin' Buffalo, no, actually, he's one of the people that's not saying that.
Great man.
But all the national guys, they're all saying they should have been in. But the Buffs knew they weren't going to be in. They're
I
going.
haven't seen that anywhere.
Oh yeah, you have. You don't spend enough time on Buffs Twitter.
I guess I was scrolling through Bubble Watch stuff.
Yeah.
Went right through the Pac-12. About 10 teams were mentioned, not Colorado.
Yeah, no one ever put them on their bubble. But then when they didn't get in, they were saying like, "Man, what happened here? I can't believe the Buffs didn't get in."
Ugh, damn.
So, anyways, Buffs knew they weren't going there, but they know as a young team the value of the NIT, and Tad Boyle will preach that and knock that into their heads because, of course, in 2012-ish, maybe 11,
right.
it might have been
Sounds
11.
right.
Those Buffaloes got snubbed from the NCAA tournament, broke all rules we know about the NIT, went all the way to the final, did not win, but it set the foundation for the next generation of Colorado Buffaloes basketball, which, of course, is the golden generation.
The Golden Buffaloes, as some call them.
Yes, exactly.
Well, and not to bring this up, I know people hate this when I do it. That's what happened to the Rams last year.
That
nice
is true.
NIT run. Good season here.
Good for the Rammies, man. So, anyways, Buffs are going to win tonight. Could be Evan Batty's last ever game at home.
Come on. We're not letting that happen.
We're not letting that happen. Of course, U of A already found out what happens when you go into what's possibly his last ever game at home and try to beat the Buffaloes.
No.
Buffs win going away.
Love it. So really you think they win every home game until they get to the semis, which are on a neutral court?
No, because they're the 4 seed, so they could very easily not have a home game next round. But a little upset luck, they could have one.
Man, how many NIT brackets do you have out right now?
Oh, I don't know, 10, 12.
You and your homies.
Yeah.
All the national guys.
Yeah, me, Jay Billis,
right.
Joe Lenardi.
Yeah.
They want to show love to the Buffs because, of course, they feel bad for them that they didn't make it. They had them as a top 4 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Of course.
Somehow they only got a 4
not?
seed in the NIT. So, anyways, Buffs are going to win tonight.
Just your bracketology chat buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing crazy.
Team totals, Buffs are set at 70.5.
Really?
Going over.
High scoring. Now, why do the St. Bonaventure sound so familiar?
Because they
Feels
make
like
the tournament a lot.
Something pre us going national with the MAC maybe occurred with the St.
Bonnies?
Bonnies?
No, we
huh?
might have picked them to win a tourney game, and they did.
You know what? That's probably all it is. Okay. Love it.
You good? You locked? You dialed?
I'm calibrated, locked in, and as our guy Kyle D 5280 says,
Jamal's coming back. He's going to go to the G League team.
Starting win.
Wow.
He just got sent to the G League team.
He's going right now
Jamal Murray in flight currently
to the paradise known as Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Woo! That's because you might catch the Rams over there. They're in Indy.
Go get your Nuggets to win the Western Conference bets in right now.
Wow. I mean, you ain't kidding, Ryan.
Let's see what the value
And I
is.
mean, look how good they were with Bones yesterday. What do you think they're going to look like with a healthy Jamal?
Great point. Team futures. Conference winner.
Plus 3,000 to win the title still?
Western Conference winner Nuggets plus 1,400.
Have their odds gotten the opposite of shorter longer lately?
Maybe that little skid they had.
skitty bang bang coming into.
Anyways, Jamal's back. The Nuggets never left, and that can only mean good things for us in the future. And that's going to wrap it up for us on the DNVR Bets Daily show.
That's the show he's on. Wish him luck on his way to Boulder.
That is a question. Is that right?
That's right. Best of luck on your bet. When do the Avs play, Yaya?
8:30 tonight.
Oh.
Double late tip.
Go get a Red Bull.
I'll be here till 1 tonight.
The late tip, boys. You'll find Yaya will be here
LTBs?
until 1.
Late tip, boys. This is actually a LPDBs. Late puck drop, boys.
That's
I'm
right.
a late
That's
tip boy.
right. He's a
All
late
right,
tip.
we'll catch you later.